And the Justice Department says it will appeal the judge's ruling that ended the federal mask mandate if the Centers for Disease Control determines that the federal mandate is needed. Alex Brisset joins us from Washington for more on that. Alex, what do we know at this point about the CDC's role in this process and its stance right now?
Well, Diane, I think you really hit the nail on the head by saying if the CDC deems it necessary. The ball's really in the CDC's court. The Justice Department saying late last night that it would appeal this rollback of a federal mask, or excuse me, this rollback of a voided federal mask mandate if the CDC does deem it necessary. And so basically the CDC now is going to look at whether or not it believes it's in the best interest of the public safety to reinstate it. But I mean, you saw in Gio's piece there, the genie's already out of the bottle, and so that's something that the CDC is going to have to look at. Listen, they extended this mask mandate because of the this new strain of COVID through May 3rd, but they're going to have to see, what is going to be the ultimate impact on the public if they try to reinstate a mask mandate here.
Now, the federal mandate was set to expire in 2 weeks after the White House had already extended it. So why challenge the judge's decision if the mandate was ending soon anyway?
Well, Diane, so the calculus by this U.S. District Judge, Catherine Kimball Mizell, basically she said that the mandate established by the CDC exceeds statutory authority and violates procedures required for agencies' rulemaking under the Administrative Procedure Act. But you can't help but look at this as being somewhat political, right? I mean, this is a Trump-appointed judge in the state of Florida. And also keep in mind that throughout this pandemic, these airlines specifically have had headline after headline of unruly passengers because of these mask mandates. Last month, the CEOs of all the major American airlines actually wrote a letter to President Biden urging him to roll back these procedures. We've already seen them rolled back in certain localities, and so that is part of this as well.
And we've already seen New Jersey's Democratic governor lift mask mandates on that state's transit system. He narrowly won re-election last year. So how much might the upcoming midterms in November impact how political leaders respond to this?
Well, what's interesting, Diane, is that this issue is a lightning rod, right? And so certainly we've seen it politicized, certainly by Republicans talking about the slow rollback and return to normal life. They've deemed that sometimes the administration has been slow in its calculus of safety measures here. But also the Biden administration hasn't really been fighting back on this because, I mean, at this point, a lot of localities have reversed their mask mandates. And so, you talked about this kind of patchwork where you see cities like New York or Chicago and other places that still have mask mandates in place and other places that have completely rolled them back. I think you're going to see this play out politically based off of how the voters in these localities view safety and view how their legislators should go about protecting the public during COVID.
All right, Alex Brisset, always great to have you. Alex, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.